With the Absa Currie Cup in full swing, we caught up with some familiar and new faces at the Toyota Free State Cheetahs to find out how they are experiencing life in the city of roses.
Yeah, for a Cape Town guy, it's tough because there you see everything is there. You know where to go, what to do. But yeah, for me, I'm not a guy who loves to go out and do stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, for me, it's fine because my girlfriend is here and my baby girl is there. So for me, it's pretty nice. Eh?
Yeah, Bloem is like a small or a big town, if I can say it like that. I can't really compare it to Durban, but I'm enjoying the small town. I'm loving the people here. Everyone is very friendly. I know they say Bloem is the friendliest city in South Africa, and I think that's true. So far, everyone's been very good to me, and I'm enjoying my stay so far, and hopefully it's just going to get better and better as I get to know everyone.
I've pretty much been in Bloem my entire life. Born here, went to school here. We had a little stint in Bethlehem for a while, but that's about it. Born and bred Bloemfontein.
After enjoying a stint in Perth playing for the Western Force, Sias Ebersohn decided to rejoin the Bloemfontein franchise. We asked the flyer-off how it feels to be back home.
No, it's obviously very good to be back. It's great to see family and then just to walk in this setup and just find my feet. It feels new, but in the same sense, it feels like I've been here before and I know exactly where everything is. So it's not a new environment, but it's definitely a new setup and a new era, and I'm very glad to be a part of it.
Most youngsters dream of playing professional rugby, but only a few will ever make it. So let's find out from the guys where their love for the game started.
That's now a question, eh? Because I wasn't a rugby player when I started really. I was like an all-rounder. I played cricket for the high school, soccer. I went to Brazil with my soccer talent, so say in matric. Yeah, in matric I started loving rugby. And that's where I was chosen for the academy week. So after that, it was just, everything was just in place. So I went to the Bulls and now I'm sitting here.
Every Afrikaans boy, when you're small, you want to play rugby and it's something you like to do. You watch rugby with your parents on a Saturday. And I mean, grade one, probably the first rugby game you played. That's probably where the love started. And I mean, it was never about maybe making a career out of it. It was always just to enjoy it and having fun with your mates. And that just made this possible, so yeah.
I think it's part of my roots. My dad was a rugby player, and growing up with my brother, there's always someone to hand off and to tackle. Started at a very young age in the garden, I reckon, and then I was fortunate enough to join a very good school in Bloem, Grey College, so as everyone knows, that basically speaks for itself.
My father was a big rugby fan and supporter, and he was always playing with me in the garden with the rugby ball, and at school he was always there supporting, and I think that just made me want to do well and enjoy myself playing rugby, so that was good.
Varsity Cup has always been an excellent breeding ground for young talent in South Africa. So let's find out from Clayton and Neil how they have experienced the transition between Varsity Cup and Super Rugby.
The Varsity Cup coach was my Currie Cup coach as well, so for me it wasn't tough because Karel Lobso was the backline coach, so he told me like this. Do your stuff, just do your thing, play your own game. So it was fine for me to make that step up from Varsity Cup to Currie Cup. But now Super Rugby was other thing, so yeah, it was a little bit tough for me at first time. But like all of the guys said, when you're into the thing, then it started to be fine.
The Varsity Cup was something special. It's the first time I played in the tournament, and just the whole vibe around the side was a total different experience from the years before in pre-seasons and everything. So the entire Varsity Cup campaign was an amazing experience and took a lot out of it. And yeah, the momentum going forward, the confidence it gave you, that was something special. The Super Rugby is just a lot faster, and the players make much better decisions in a shorter space of time. So the quality of play is just a bit better, and of course the intensity and the pace is just something unreal.
Taking time out of their rigorous training schedules, we find out from the guys how they keep themselves busy off the field.
Yeah, in Perth I live less than 500 meters from the beach, so I love fishing. Did quite a lot of that. In Bloem, the hunting season, is open for me again, so I'll do that. But now that I have a daughter and my wife's here as well, so obviously I'm a big family man. So spending time with them in any way I can find is basically what I'll do.
Like I told my girlfriend the other day, my hobbies is to watch sports. I love sports. I can, like, nowadays I'm asking the guys, can't we organize a cricket game against the Knights, because I love cricket, I play cricket. So in matric, I should have made a choice between the two, rugby or cricket.
I'm quite a keen golfer, so I enjoy my golf. Whenever I get an opportunity, I'm most like to be on the golf course or on the driving range, so I enjoy that quite a bit. Yeah.
It's definitely going to be the Varsity Cup final this year. Putting up a big score against Pika and winning the competition was probably the biggest highlight I've had. The first tournament final I played in, and being able to win that one was something special.
I think my favourite moment or my biggest highlight was when I made my Super Rugby debut for the Sharks. I was fortunate enough to score a try in that game, so I think that's one that will always stand out for me.
My first Super Rugby try against the Stormers, that was the most awesome thing for me as a player to do, to score a try against a team that should have been my home team, but now they didn't choose me there. So I went up to the Bull. So now I'm a Cheetah, so it was nice.
There was a lot of good moments. Obviously your first Super Rugby try you always remember, and luckily for me it was a 50-metre rundown on the Free State Stadium against a very good Crusader side, and we won that game, and that will always be a very good memory for me.